Hello there, Scott PDX here. Thought I'd do a little review of the Wolfman Rocky Mountain panniers. I've been running these panniers for a couple of years on WR250R, but now that I've got this KTM, I thought I'd give it a try on here since I already owned them. The rack that I'm using here is a Touratech rack. And the attachment mechanism for these Rocky Mountains on this rack, they've got these new little adapter pieces here. You have to thread on this little metal piece, and then these clips just go through there. And it seems to work alright. They say that you can adapt them for any rack, and I kind of believe that. They seem like they're on there pretty good. They're slightly sagging. I've always had a little bit of a sagging problem with these panniers. I don't know, maybe I'm not mounting them up high enough or something. There's a loop that goes over the top here that's supposed to support the weight of them. And then the loops on the sides are just to hold it tight to the rack. Yeah, this one we'll be able to see a little bit better. Let me loosen it up here. So to loosen these, pull the strap out. There's a cam button here. Loosen that up. Yeah, we should be able to get enough here to. So that's as easy as it is to put one of these things on. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. One cold-handed, that is. It is December up here. Ah, look, there we go. Tighten it back up. Got these little hook keepers. I do notice that these adapters that I have now, I'll fix that later, means that the straps are a little bit longer versus the Wolfman rack. But hey, you know, I like this Touratech rack because it's got this extra 2 attachment points down here, which by having these 2 bars kind of triangulates that rack a little bit more and kind of helps support the rear subframe, because there is no rear subframe. So to open up the Rocky Mountains, you pull this strap off here on the top. Get these 2 clips on the side, one there, one clip here, unroll it, and boom, you're in there. Not this material, I mean, it's nice Cordura. Notice I put a hole in here. Not sure how it happened. But not really worried about it too bad, because inside of these things, you then have a waterproof dry bag. Sorry for the camera work here, folks. I'm trying to do this all one-handed. So this is all dry in here, Wolfman. And then you simply roll this up right. You know, I'm not doing it right here. Snap it down and then roll this shut, and then everything's nice and dry. Now, I don't have much in these right now. This is more kind of just a test run for today. I got some stuff, you know, some clothes and some lunch things and tools and tubes and stuff, but not a whole lot. But the thing I like about them is that they're big. I also like that, notice I have the whole rack up here on the top to put other stuff. When I'm doing a big trip, I'll normally have a duffel bag up there. Let's see. Notice one thing here, that these top straps are sewn in right there. They come down to this loop. I think it's some sort of a good plastic loop. I don't know my plastics that well. Over here on this side, I had a little problem that if you forget to do that strap up, it might hang down and get caught in the chain, which mine did. And you notice that this strap is sewn in here. Well, this one over here got ripped out. But there are these little loops here, and I just have it tied to that loop instead. And it's been that way almost from the get-go, so it hasn't been too bad. We've got more, let's show you on this one here. I've also got these extra D-rings here and here, as well as here, that you can attach all kinds of other things to them. I've actually got a couple of the water bottle holders that kind of attach right here that, I don't have them on here, obviously. But when I'm taking a big trip, you know, I'll put gas in one and a water bottle in the other, so when I do a quick little stop like this, I can just do water if I don't have a Camelback on. Thinking I might go with a Moscow Moto rear tail bag on here. I was looking at those last night and they look pretty trick the way they work. And give that a go. Alright, so these are pretty durable bags. I've had them on 2 week-long trips and they've been just fine. I like it better than the giant loop that I was running before. There's nothing cramping me on the seat on this bike, especially when I put the duffel bag right here. Look at all the seat space I'll still have to move around, which is awful nice and important to me. I don't like to feel crowded on the bike. So, things I don't like about them: they get dirty easy. I guess that's not a big deal. You know, the fact that I wore a hole in this and ripped out the strap there, you know, kind of questioned the durability a little bit. But the week-long trips that I've had this on, they've had some abuse. They've been down before, and you know, they seem pretty well made. So you know, I'm pretty happy with them, and I'll probably use them until they start falling apart, because they were not cheap. You know, that was the other disadvantage of these bags. For just a couple of bags, they're pretty darn expensive. If I was to do it again right now, I think I'd look real close at those Moscow Moto bags. But since I have these, it's kind of silly to change up, so I'm going to keep them. So anyways, that's the Wolfman Rocky Mountain soft panniers. Hooked onto KTM 690 Enduro. Hopefully that makes sense to you, and hopefully my camera work didn't make you all sick. But up here in the mountains today, it took all morning just to get above the clouds outside of Portland. About turned around because it's about 20 degrees colder down there in the valley, and my face mask is getting all misted up. But I made it. I'm here. We'll catch you next time. See ya.